Well, hey there, good looking. You want to see what's cooking in the Pleasure Lady's kitchen today? Well, grab a hold of that vine and let's swing on into the Pleasure Lady's kitchen and let's get cooking. Good looking. Today, the Pleasure Lady is going to sit there and show each and every one of you how you can make your very own Jack Daniel's Barbecue Baked Beans. Yes, I said Jack Daniel's Barbecue Baked Beans. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Well, good morning, YouTubers. Today I'm going to quick do a video in between little kitty cat bottle feeding sessions. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Well, today we're going to be making some barbecued baked beans, but we're going to do it the Pleasure Lady's way. Now, let's go ahead and let's get started. You're going to be needing a half a cup of Great Northern beans, which I have right here. So let's go ahead and measure out the half cup of beans. Put them in your cup here, or your bowl. Set these off to the side. Now I'm going to take these over to the sink. I'm going to rinse them, and I'm going to sort through them and take any of the bad beans that I don't think are worthy enough to go into a baked bean recipe, and I'm going to discard them, and we'll be right back. Here are my rinsed off beans, and here were any of the ones I thought were not worthy enough to go into my baked bean recipe. So discard them in the garbage, and now let's just take these, and I'm going to be using my Fresh Tech automatic jam and jelly maker, so I'm going to dump my beans in that. Alright, take our beans, put them right in the jam and jelly maker here, and now add 3 cups of water. Come down here, push your jam button, come up here and just push the enter, and we're going to want to bring this all up to a boil, and we're going to want to just boil these for 2 minutes, and we'll be back. Now, when your jam and jelly maker makes that little beep, just ignore that. We're just bringing this up to a boil. But now that I have you back, let's just talk about some of the other ingredients that we're going to be putting into our baked beans here. Well, you're going to need some of my famous whiskey sour jelly. You're also going to need some of the Sweet Baby Ray barbecue sauce that I do put up. I'm going to put in some of the bacon that I have canned and put up. Then I'm going to be using some dried minced onion and some chopped Vidalia onion. Alright, it's already at a hard boil. Now start your 2-minute cooking process. Okay, our timer has gone off. The 2 minutes are up. Come up here and push the cancel. Leave your cover on, and we're going to walk away for 1 hour. I'll see you in 1 hour. Alright, the timer has gone off. Now we're going to take our beans here. We're going to take them over to our sink. We're going to drain them. We're going to rinse them, and I like rinsing them at least 3-4 times. So I want you to do the same. Alright, let's go on with the rest of the ingredients. I want you to go and get a slow cooker out and take your northern beans here that we have rinsed at least about 4 times. I took half of that onion and I have roughly chopped it all up. Go ahead, add all that as well. take a half a tablespoon of the dried minced onion. Add that as well. Get a half pint of the Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce that we have all canned, and I'll be sure to put an iCard up above showing you of how we canned this all up. Let's go ahead and add the whole half pint. And then I like to take, what I have here is 2 cups of water, but I like to sit there and put some of the water and put it inside the half pint jar, and I like to get every last bit of this goodness inside this jar. Alright, I mixed it all up. Go ahead, add that water to our crock pot. I want you to sit there and take the rest of our whiskey sour jelly that we have canned up in a half pint, and I want you to sit there and put the other half into this crock pot or slow cooker. And I'll be sure to put the recipe for the whiskey sour jelly up in the iCard up above as well. Now let's take the spatula and get all that goodness out of the jar as well. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put some water inside the whiskey sour jelly and get all that last bit of goodness. So go ahead, put some water into that and get all that goodness out as well. Let's go ahead and add all that liquid into the slow cooker as well too. Now let's go ahead, and you can either add both of these or one of these. Well, I'm going to start out with one of these, and I canned some bacon up, and this goes back to 15, and I'm going to add that into the slow cooker as well. And I dry pack my bacon, and folks, I'll redo a video of how I can my bacon. This is the best way you could ever do bacon. I mean, I can open this jar up and literally eat it, and it's just like you just fried it up in the frying pan. So go ahead, add all that. And now we're going to add the rest of the water and stir that in as well. And what's left for us to do, okay, I'm going to come up here. I'm going to put my slow cooker on the low setting. I'm going to give it one last stir. And then we're going to sit there, put the cover on, and we're going to cook these for about 6 to 8 hours or until the beans are done. And there you go. That's how easy it is to make baked beans the Pleasure Lady style. So go ahead and be sure to click on the like button down below. Go up and hit the subscribe button. Tap that little bell. That way you'll always be notified every time the Pleasure Lady puts out a video. And most of all, thank you for stopping by and taking the time to watch my video. You all come back now. You hear? Hey George, you want to take a sampling of this for the folks? It's hot.
Oh.
So careful.
Mmm. That's good, man. Whoa.
Be sure to give me a thumbs up, subscribe today, and most of all, thank you for stopping by and taking the time to watch my video. And y'all come back now. You hear?